Alright. Video blog for the people. Check this out. I was about to do a question of the day, but then, you know what? I'm just like, I don't have time for question of the days. I don't think y'all not really feeling me. So today what we're going to do, in honor of February Black History Month, we're going to have Black History lessons. And, you know, I'm going to just do what I can do. I blog at my leisure. So I'm going to just, you know, but it kind of tripped me out today because I was thinking about Black History Month and, you know, a lot of what they do in the schools, and, you know, just wondering what type of old ass denatured information that they're giving the kids and stuff. I was on the in my car listening to the radio, and whatever the black radio station is here in Los Angeles, and they did a commercial, and the commercial was like, in honor of Black History Month, we're honoring Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King won a Nobel Peace Prize. And like all this like rhetoric for the little, you know, 30-second or, you know, minute and a half spot that they had that, you know, it's like so funny because, you know, after I listened to it, I had no idea who Dr. King was, and I was bored as hell. And I was just wondering, like, what was the point of that? Who paid for that spot on the radio? Who was the dude who read that shit and thought that's like, you know, uplifting the people or whatever? I'm just like, no. You know, it just boils down like, what is the point of history? You know, I had this really, you know, wonderful conversation with my friend Maricela, and we were just talking about ownership of land, and you know, how ludicrous it is to pretend to own a piece of land and charge someone to live on it. But that's why I was saying that's why they had to you know, exterminate the Native Americans and otherwise, you know, genocide them and, you know, crossbreed them, brainwash and whitewash them out, because everyone knows, if you don't know anything else about Native Americans, we all know that they were staunchly against ownership of land. So if you had a civilization of people who believe that shit and were willing to fight and defend for it, what do you think is going to happen to them? You gotta go, or you gotta pretend that you're Latin American now, or you gotta pretend you're some type of, you must assimilate. You can't have that. You can't have people with ties to that, no direct cultural tie to a principle like that, because it gets in the way of white supremacy. So, you know, and what is that? You know, what is white supremacy? The conspiracy? You know, whatever that means to you, that's on you. Figure it out, you know. But I want everyone who's watching this video to ask themselves the question: do you want to feel stronger, or do you want to feel weaker? That is the greatest question ever. I ask myself that question like 80 times a day. Do you want to feel stronger, or do you want to feel weaker? Do you want to feel helpless, or do you want to feel powerful? Do you want to feel informed, or do you want to feel mystified? Do you want to be able to just go on blind faith, or do you want to speak for yourself, think for yourself? And so, you know, I'm not saying like, you know, I'm not saying go out and get a college degree in black studies. I'm not saying any of that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, as you search for information and like absorb information invariably all day, you have to ask yourself, how does it make you feel? Something so simple is so complex at the same time. How does this information make me feel? You know, does it make me feel powerful, or does it make me feel weaker? Does it make me feel undefeated, or does it make me feel conquered? That's all I have to say about Black History Month right now, you know. But just watch the next video because I'm going to do a lesson.